play Dark Tide while we wait. I don't know. Yeah, the realm is like dead. I don't know. Retarded. How many hours till they? Oh. Of course. I'm gonna watch Pyrocynical play fucking. No, I'm not human. Do you do you watch Robbie play this game? Did you watch Robbie play this game? No, I'm not human. Hmm. Yeah, this game is pretty interesting. It's like an indie horror game. Or it's not really like a horror game. It's like a it has like horror elements, but it's where you have to like let people in, but they're like skinwalker fucking crazy thingy dings, and you have to figure out yeah, you have to like figure out what's like which one of them is a imposter, and then kill them. Or what? Yeah.
There we go. Okay. It was working, but then it stopped working. Cookie clicker, more like don't say anything stupid. You make me mad. Cookie raper. All right. I'm gonna have to start banning those words. Uh, it's just like every time I start up a stream, it's like hashtag rape Eson or some shit. I don't know where you're coming up with that. When my pants turn brown, run. All right, bro. Like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Get some lo-fi. Can we get some lo-fi in the background? Wait, is lo-fi girl like copyright? No more
Yeah,
Mr. Nice
probably.
Guy. Shut up. Goes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Shut up. Shut up. Um, It looks like as long as wait. Let's get the lore drop real quick. You look like Gru's twin brother from Gru 3. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, I don't. You gonna make me look this up?
Who is this fucking dude?
What do you mean, where's this dude?
The dude, one chatter.
I don't know. You literally do. Despicable. Despicable Me 3. I don't know his name. Oh my god. I do not look like this motherfucker. Do not look like this. I do not. It's not true. It's not true. Uh, Dean Withers, if he was nonchalant. Shut up. Um, uh, Lo-fi girl, like lo-fi girl. I'm gonna go on their website, their official website. Shut up, okay, Mr. Tsundere. You shut up. Chat senpai, stop saying that. It's not how I sound. First off, that's not how I sound. Second off, you're just sprouting game. You're just sprouting bull crap, bull honky. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm able to do shit. I want to make sure, like, I want literally Isan. All right, bro. Bro, what the helly? Um, get a few hundreds real quick. Oh my god. It's connected, which is annoying. I don't like that. I wish it was like the Twitch one. Where like how Twitch has it working is I can have this on my other monitor and have this minimized, but I can't do that here for some weird reason. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. When are you gonna put on the cat girl headphones? Oh, I'd rather. Uh, I'd rather staple my balls to the ceiling. Okay. Supposedly, I'm allowed to use their stuff. We're gonna get some lo-fi for the vibes. For the vibes. You guys like vibes? Can I turn off the chat on this? Like I don't need. Imagine stapling your balls to a ceiling fan. No, I don't wanna.
This fucking black ass. Get the fuck up, bitch.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, I'm getting on Dark Tide because I need to farm the fucking event before it goes away.
Wait, is Lo-Fi Girl on Spotify? Chat?
You should load up my fucking Spotify, my
No,
amazing playlist.
no, that won't be happening.
I actually have like a RPG ambience playlist.
Do you?
I'm pretty sure most of it's not copyrighted. It's like all gameplay or like game soundtracks.
Supposedly, this is like he connected two ropes and a plank. You reckon you can also do that? I reckon I can do anything. I reckon I can do anything if I put my heart to it. Being spammed. I just don't know if any of the things on your playlist have copyright. That'd be my like only issue.
I don't think so. Like I said, it's all game. It's all
Oh, like game music.
soundtracks.
Oh, I didn't even think about this. There might just be I don't have Spotify Premium, so there might just be like random ads in the middle. We'll see how annoying that is. Let me get it set up so I have like a specific thing. Audio output. Spotify. Whoa. This is not right. There's something different. If you could be one character from fiction, who do you think you'd be? One character from fiction. Ooh. There's a lot.
I don't know.
There's a lot. If I had to go through like different like genres, so it's like game. If I had to be a game character.
Well, what are you fucking fighting against? Like, are you supposed to win? It's like a I don't know, like survive in a fucking fantasy world, or like
No, I think it's just like if you could be
it's
any
just be
be
you could
any.
beat Gojo in the normal like real world.
No, I mean
Like that'd be fucking
yeah,
overpowered.
yeah. So like, well, yeah. So it's like, are you? Why is the guy? Why is the guy echoing? Is he echoing?
What?
It says you're echoing.
I love it's through your mic, so I mean it's through your stream. So
Let me see. Talk.
uh,
It's not picking up on my mic. You talking? Say real words.
you're a stupid fucking bitch, cunt.
Yeah, it's not picking up. Is it still echoing?
What do you mean it's not picking up? I thought you're recording your Discord.
Oh, it could be that. Oh no, it should be that.
Do you have a different audio channel for your Discord, or are you recording your desktop audio?
That could be it. That could be it. Punk?
Yeah, I always mute desktop audio.
Oh no, that's why. Wait. Speak again.
Stupid.
There you go. Okay, I get you. For some reason, it's going through It's going through. Yeah, I fixed it. Let's see. I gotta fucking. I gotta figure this out. Bam. Audio capture. Spotify. And then it's gonna be. You guys remember the time Eason cried to feminist literature on stream? He's 6'5" and drinks matcha, by the way. I remember. Okay, speak again.
Yo, mom.
Okay, that's good. All right, based. Have you watched Peacemaker yet? No, I haven't. I don't plan to. It looks cool, but I don't think I don't really like those like superhero movies that try to be edgy, right? Which makes me sound gay and lame, but I think superheroes should be nice guys with no problems. Let's see if the server's up. Something went wrong. Reload app. Reload app. Oh my god, the fucking app itself is down right now. Let's hope they fix it here soon. It's really nice. I've seen like clips. Isn't there like a clip where there's like a bus of like, or no, that's a different. Isn't there like a lot of just random death in that show? I will say John Cena is cool actor, and that's probably like one reason I would watch it. Is just to listen to John Cena be like, you can't see me. John Cena is great in Peacemaker. Both season 1 and 2. Wasn't there like a giant leap in time between season 1 and 2? And they had to like change like multiple heroes because they changed actors, like Superman.
I don't fucking know, bro.
This guy doesn't know anything. This guy knows nothing. I'll rename this. Game audio. I'm trying to get my stream like back to where it used to be, where I was like I knew everything about my own stream. Yeah, they re-edited the scene with the Justice League in the recap in season 2, episode 1. Yeah. Who was it originally? Just like one person or something? I've seen like some clips of it. Yeah, because he's originally from Suicide Squad, right? Peacemakers. And like he was so. It was the DCEU Justice League originally. Oh. Yeah, Suicide Squad 2. And he was like super popular. So they gave him his own show or something. Which is based. You know what they'd be saying? They'd be like, "Heiwa ga suki da." I don't fuck with it.
I fucking push this guy. Why is he? Me when
you
overhead still fucking.
Me when you decide to rape my ears with your fucking screams.
And turn me down.
I had to turn you up because you made me do shit.
Oh.
Our hero of Twilight, aka I don't even know. You go by like 4,000 different names. I'm not waving you goodbye, but I will say bye. I'll give you some hundreds in the chat. Take a few hundreds and get on out of here, sweetie bird.
Oh my fucking cunt. Where is he?
Slap this shit back on my... I'm kind of glad. Well, we're gonna see how long these issues appear for. And put this shit back on. Box menu, blah 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 blah. Where is it? Chat. I want to put my chat on my sack. Put it here. Oh, it sucks there. Put it here. Hopefully they get the server back up and running.
Is it technically time for?
Yeah, but I assume they're having a lot of people log in and stuff. So I assume it'll be. I don't think it'll be a shitty launch like
Epoch.
Like Epoch. I just think that like it's gonna be at least 10 to 20 minutes before like whatever.
Oh my god, my Wi-Fi shooting itself.
Dude, bro, it's like 1,000 hours. Fucking Age of Empires. I guess while I wait. What to play while I wait? I have this like really old German RPG that like 3 people in the world know about. Because I have a buddy, I have a YouTuber buddy. Well, I know him in real life. We both live in Japan. He's Croatian, but he speaks fluent German. He's lived in Germany a lot. Let's see if we can find his channel. Yeah, his name is Warmick, and he only makes it's a game called Spellforce. If our communities found out about each other, it would be over. I always tell him that. I'm like, because like I've made some not controversial videos, but I've made some videos that like I put a there was like like what was it? There was like a scandal going on during the time of one of my videos where a trans streamer, I think it was either a trans streamer or trans YouTuber was helping kids get DIY estrogen.
Oh yeah, it's the what's his name? Finster or whatever.
No. This is not that person. It's a different person.
Well, that
maybe it was. No, Finster is different. Finster is
I'm pretty sure it was Finster.
No, I don't think it was Finster. It was a different person. It was a different individual. Because I've seen Finster before. He's like the dude who like originally dressed up as a girl, and then ended up becoming trans.
YouTuber.
And then he actually became trans. And there's like videos of him sucking dick online now. No, it's not this person. It's a different person. I watched a turkey. It's not. I will find
specific thing to be controversy.
I will find the Tom Dark video right now. Because I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'll be able to find the actual thing, but I know it's not Finster. It's a different person. Let's see this hate video. Is Turkey Tom really that based? He's not, in parentheses. Should I do a reaction of 1 hour reaction to this guy's video? Let's see. Let's see. So I gotta find where I have my let's see.
He's not dead.
Let's see. I gotta find this funny shit. Gotta make another audio thing.
So laggy. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Need ammo.
You're stressing me out, bro. This reminds me of like when I was like 15 years old and I would listen to like Jonathan smash his fucking desk and shit playing League of Legends.
Bro, Jonathan is the most like people think like fucking Jake used to think that I raged on For Honor, which like I did. I used to rage a lot on For Honor. It was like pretty bad, but it was only For Honor.
For making this.
But Jonathan fucking rages at every single game, and it's
I know.
like it was to the point where I just refused to play a Night Rain with him ever because it like
he gets intense.
We would get into this unwinnable situation, and then he would get super pissed off, and then we would try to fucking like win it. We would like almost win it or whatever, and then he would just get even more pissed off. There's the point where like he wouldn't even take a breath, and he would just fucking constantly just like get mad at the game and just like complain about the randoms or just like like literally peak his mic just yelling at the game. And I was just like, bro, I don't want this fucking like level of negativity in my gaming experience.
Get this chicken out my lobby.
Bad. You know it's bad when it's too much for me. I'm like the one that fucking rages all the time.
I used to rage a lot.
I mean, to be fair, Night Rain is a fucking shit game. It's like it's really rage inducing. And it's kind of unfair in some ways. To where like you either have a really good game and you do well, or you just start out terrible and just do terrible the entire game. And then you just wasted 30 minutes of your life.
All right.
Video, but
all right.
I am crazy like that. Tom is also known for having Lego hair and looking like a Playmobil. Like, I think he was like 16 or 17 when all of these allegations started to surface about him being a horrible racist. The whole beef started with this other guy named D'Angelo calling him out for making some racist jokes in one of his videos.
This video popped up in my YouTube
Wait,
recommended
now
called
you're getting they're banning people on TikTok for using the juice emoji.
The juice emoji?
Yes, they're banning people.
Oh, for calling people Jews and shit.
Well, not even literally just use the emoji. Like somebody just commented just that, and they got banned.
YouTube sponsors. It's from the YouTuber Turkey Tom, and I clicked into it because it was there and I was bored. The video was mostly about anti-Semitism. So,
Tom is more blatantly anti-Semitic than usual. To be fair, though, it's like, isn't everyone now? Like, isn't that like the cool thing now?
The cool thing.
It's like, I don't get why like people on Twitter, they call people Nazis and then they say, but the Jews. It's like, pick a side.
Well, it's like that's like Elon Twitter versus like old Twitter.
It's all shit. It's all gay. It's all stupid. It's all stupid. It's just like, I mean, Turkey Tom is obviously not anti-Semitic, right? Like, it's like, I don't, videos like this, is Turkey Tom really that base? He's not. And it's like an entire section I think this is a joke
He
video
was
though.
part of Tom's group of friends, which included other people like Nicholas Diorio, Augie, and for what I could see, Willie Magshaw. I mean, about Willie, I'm not sure if they were friends, but he did jump in and tried to sweep for Tom when he was catching heat. Anyway, so Boblex would call out D'Angelo for his tweets. Damn, I thought you were pretty cool, but that D'Angelo got in touch with
a bunch of
yeah, these were like the originals. It was like, where is it? It's Turkey Tom. Oh god, when my chats get leaked.
Now, initially, I was just sent screenshots where someone had collected.
It's like N-word,
instances of him saying the hard R N-word in a group chat with a bunch
and then
of
it says, well, eventually I'll call someone a N-word too many times or I'll bully someone enough. I've seen these pictures before. These are all from like 2018. When he's like 16 years old or some shit. It's like, I don't know. Like, it's not like, obviously he knew what the words meant, right? Like, it's not like, I've never understood why people are like, I didn't know what the N-word actually meant. It's like, yeah, you did. I mean, you did. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you probably didn't actually, like, use it racially, right? Just being edgy to be edgy. And for some people, that's okay, but some people don't like that.
As awful as this
the whole time.
Oh, this one's a really good one. When he got called out for being racist, and it's just like old messages of him just saying just the most vile shit ever. Recently been getting comments telling me to stop saying the word retarded and stop making fun of people and using the ad hominems. Honestly, never thought I would see these. I thought it was an accepted part of internet culture at this point. Burn the what? It's like
why does this fucking shield not?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
A racist piece of garbage Tom was. D'Angelo doubled down on his opinion on Tom.
I called and said,
no fucking reason.
Happy Thanksgiving. We're eating Turkey Tom. He thought we wouldn't be able to see his racism through the.
This person's trans, by the way. Now this D'Angelo Wallace person.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
He's a loser. The guy's like the most like pseudo intellectual like fucking like jackass ever.
I think I've seen like some of his videos.
And, like, you know about the whole like Cody Co shit that he made like 10 fucking videos on Cody Co being a slightly weird. It's like, bro, if you're that obsessed with Cody Co,
I am streaming.
Like, you're the fucking weirdo.
Who was Cody Co again? I don't remember.
He's like the fucking, you know the meme where it's like, he's like,
oh yeah,
what the fuck? Yeah, that's him and Noel Miller, and they have the like, they're like cringe fucking like mainstream YouTubers, but like apparently he was like friends with a rapist or some shit. And
all right, welcome back to that.
By proxy, he was a rapist or some stupid shit like that.
That's usually how it works. No, I'm joking. Go play Warframe or something? No, I'm waiting for World of Warcraft private server to not be broken and fully come out. He doesn't really make videos anymore, it seems like. But I don't think it was because of D'Angelo Wallace.
I think he has a couple of channels. Oh. Like his main channel, he doesn't post on that much.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, welcome back to that.
Then, yeah. Who's Cody Co? I don't know. Some YouTuber.
They just threw a frag bomb nuke, and this fucking guy and this like captain who's supposed to be like a mini boss, just for whatever reason, just tanks the entire thing. It barely does any damage.
The thin veil of comedy.
Like, it'll do damage to
Meanwhile,
his health,
he's doing this
and that constantly regenerates. Just fucking retarded.
Everyday conversation. So allow me to
go play Belantro. I don't have Belantro.
To repeat from yesterday when you tried to gaslight me. Go F yourself. And LOL.
Oh my god.
It's just a tip jar of free juice with deep pockets in regards to his Patreon.
So really wishes slowly faded over time.
You want me to leave a bunch of tweets of me saying racist offense and shit for the sake of being racist and offensive?
As when I was 14 years old, I thought that just saying a racial slur in any context was hilarious. But nowadays, I think I've refined my epic and edgy sense of humor a bit more.
Whoops, I thought that was on my private account. I'm sorry. Tom. Come on.
I mean, brother, it should be illegal to be
Who's this?
personality disorder between others. Due to her having a really hard life in the real world, she decided to create an internet persona that helped her cope with all of her problems. Basically, Bianca became a popular Igor, which would get the attention of a lot of people.
I've
Sadly,
heard this name before.
included horrible people as well, which ultimately would be the cause of her demise.
Today we're heading up to Utica, New York, where we'll hear all about how...
With Bianca. Anyway, decided to go against Chris. No way your opening line was that. To be fair, he immediately said that the purpose of that video is not to say that Bianca deserved what happened to her, but throughout the rest of the video, that's not really the vibe that Tom is giving. By the way, this guy showed how little decency he had back then and decided to include one of the pictures of Bianca's body with her head almost falling out of her shoulders.
On July 15th, photos were posted to social media platform Discord from the account of Brandon Andrew Clark, a 21-year-old man from Cicero, New York. Users soon realized that the pictures were of Bianca, who had been extremely
Is that like a real... I can't imagine he actually had like a disembodied or like a actual decapitated head. I wouldn't imagine. Is that a real thing?
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Tom, what's her name? Bisexual? Bianca. So she was murdered. Who's Tricky Tom? He's like he's a slop tuber.
He's like a closeted homosexual.
That's anybody you disagree with, bro.
I actually don't disagree with Turkey Tom on stuff. He's like a normie, like
I wouldn't say he's a normie, but
commentary YouTuber.
A slop tuber is like somebody who, I guess, like
he's not a slop tuber.
He is a slop tuber. Like a slop tuber.
Well, yeah, it's funny. He kind of just like copied, like just completely copied
Leaf
and all the OG
Pirate. Yeah,
commentators,
it's like commentating on like drama and shit like that. It's easy content because people want to be kept up to date on like the people on the platform and stuff. And so I would say Turkey Tom isn't really much of a slop tuber, but Tom Dark is more.
Alter ego.
Yeah, Tom Dark, his alter ego. Because Tom Dark is his actual drama channel, while Turkey Tom is more of like his long form content on things. So you do that too. I have done that. I don't usually do it though, but I have done it. I do have slop videos.
No,
bro, I'm gonna put a fucking sock in your mouth, bro.
What? You don't like me reacting to the gameplay.
You're fucking like how do I explain this to you? You're like,
I'm playing Dark Tide. It's fucking scary.
You're playing it by yourself, bro. You're playing a game by yourself.
Playing in a squad.
Yeah, with people you don't know. Probably a bunch of fucking rapists.
Fucking homosexuals.
Alright.
Oh, that's a frag bomb moment.
I don't know if I should look at this video. It's a re-upload. Oh, I should probably...
Yeah, well, I don't like being downrange from like 10 snipers.
I don't... Okay, so I don't... So yeah. Okay. So, I don't know if this is from the actual video. I'm not going to show it, but it does show like supposedly her decapitated head. Do I have Cuphead? No. I have played it though. It doesn't actually show it in the video. It's like blurred out, but it's like I could see why he probably deleted it because of that. Pyrocynical.
Sure, you can make the argument that Tom was just young and stupid, and based on what we've seen, freakish fetish I have ever heard of.
In the lips and let out a high.
To be honest, I'll pick you up, hug you while revving you against my huge sweaty moobs. What's a moob? Man boobs?
Man boob.
I'm gonna fucking give you Tylenol so you get autism and shut the fuck up. Your cheeks telling you how much I loved you and then kiss you on the lips.
What even is that fucking Tylenol shit? What are they?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm having deja vu. I think we talked about this before.
Because the new server or new private server came out, so they're probably experiencing a lot of people trying to join and play on it. Tylenol supposedly has links to like autism, I would assume. I don't know. Supposedly.
I thought it was like some RFK thing.
Yeah, RFK probably said something about it.
Like they banned Tylenol because it has fucking autistic. I don't know. Autism.
I don't know. Like, I just thought it was funny. But yeah, Pyrocynical. I guess Turkey Tom made a video on Pyrocynical about Pyrocynical being a pedo. This was before Pyrocynical had made the video where he's like, I'm actually a furry and shit like that. All of these are just like cheating. I don't know the lore.
Lecturing us on how people need to grow up and accept that at some point in their lives they are either going to cheat on someone or be cheated on, blatantly admitting to having cheated himself, making it look like it wasn't a really big deal. Well, it turns out that Turkey Tom, the most based Sigma male on YouTube, allegedly got cheated on by one of his exes. So the story goes that this other YouTuber known as Lyrix, who at the same time was part of the commentary community, and Tom's ex-girlfriend, who goes by the name of Kai, apparently decided to join the adult world and got together to play Fortnite. Wink wink. This story was spreading like a wildfire, and so people started talking about it online. Then at some point Lyrix himself would be caught with his pants down on a stream with other two dudes, one called Alberto and the other one called Salvo.
Question, is it true that you fucked
I sent you the
Tom's
clip.
girlfriend?
Oh my god, Salvo. Come on.
Just wondering, is that true? Is that true?
Do we have to go here? Do we have to go here?
I'm just wondering.
No, I don't know what the you're talking about.
So
I don't know.
So you can go on the. So you can go on the record. So you can go on the record to say you did not fuck Turkey Tom's girlfriend.
Yes.
I thought you had principles. Lyrics. I thought you always told the truth. I thought you always told the truth.
Why is just a rumor?
Where's the clip?
No, it's not. It's confirmed.
I DM'd you.
Alberto's and Lyrix's reaction, in my opinion, immediately give away the fact that they really don't want to talk about this. Lyrix gets all nervous, and Alberto saying, come on, do we have to go there? It's really a sus way.
I think like the whole. So like, did you hear about the whole cucking of Turkey Tom?
What?
So suppose.
Destiny.
Well, yeah. Supposedly, I'm not too sure on like, you know, the facts. Imagine cheating, literally. Supposedly, Turkey Tom got cheated on. Like, people call him a cuck, but like, I'm not too sure. I don't think there was ever any proof, but.
Seriously, but you are funny. But if you have any evidence, I mean, drop it. I mean, like
I don't have evidence. I'm just genuinely and actively asking.
Where did he tell you? Then why should I take anything you say seriously, bro? All right,
because it's a question. It's a question. He told me.
What am I looking
Tom's
for?
buddies, who, like I mentioned before, were the big boys at the time, and apparently they had the power to do such things. The second thing I want to point out is that Salvo mentioned that a year ago Lyrics called him on stream to say that he had some bombs to drop about Turkey Tom, but then he got cold feet. Salvo claims that back then Lyrics was about to say that he indeed f***ed Tom's ex-girlfriend. In this DMs,
Ex-girlfriend?
These motherfuckers.
we can see that Jalen posted a picture of Tom without a t-shirt and went to edit Kai's name on MS Paint allude to the carving allegations. Lyrics would get triggered by this and would say, dude, what the f***? Why would you
Oh my god.
tweet this? Please delete. I trusted you for some reason and told you something that I shouldn't have. I mean, that right there is almost admitting to it. I don't know what other way can we see this.
Well, he blocked you, or vice, or both. What's that about?
Oh, I blocked him.
Why?
I don't think they've been friends for like the last year.
Yeah, we haven't been friends for a few years. Obviously.
It's actually good. What is actually good? What are you talking about? What are you?
Here.
No, someone in chat. Not actually, my bad. I meant it's good. Like what is good? It's good. You'll like it. What's good? I'm like blanking out on like what I said before. Newest video from Japan. Oh, yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
Japan Analysis YouTube channel. I've watched their content before. I think this most annoying Japanese man starts international incident over deer.
Over the past few years, Japan.
This guy?
Then Japanese is every month. And nobody's more angry about this than Japanese people. People are skeptical of the increasing number of tourists and immigrants everywhere.
This guy's teeth is fucked.
And one of Japan's most despised clowns has exploited this sentiment to turn himself into a celebrity, the face of the anti-tourist movement. His name? Hezuma Ryu. He's famous for screaming and threatening people in public, basically like a Japanese Johnny Somali.
Oh, dude.
A convicted criminal himself, he will do absolutely anything to try to get famous. I mean, in 2020, he live streamed himself going around purposefully infecting people. And that's not even in the top 5 worst things you'll see.
This guy's crazy. What the fuck?
See him do in this video. But now, he's a well-respected elected official with a massive following.
Oh, yeah. Give this guy power, I guess. Fuck.
He completely reformed his image, all by wandering around the Nara Deer Park every day and screaming at the Chinese tourists who come to feed the deer. But how did we get here? Well, blaming foreigners for everything and wanting to kick them out of the country has always been a part of Japanese nationalism, but right now it's on the rise again under a new name, Japan First.
I've heard this before. Nihon Fasto. I've seen clips. I think it's cool. I've seen clips of like, yeah, multiple things. Japan First.
The first Japan First party was started by this guy, Sakurai Makoto, in 2016, and as you can tell, he's a very charismatic man. His entire platform was hating Korea and blaming everything wrong in society on Koreans in Japan. And when someone called him out on his bullshit, what did he do? Yeah, he just accused them of being Korean.
They're Korean.
Yeah, being Korean in Japan has always been hard, and I'm just talking about recent history, not like anything before 1945. To this day, anytime anything bad happens, you'll immediately see people.
when former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was shot while giving a speech in Nara City, baseless information such as the suspect is Korean. See, like that's like the only huge issue in Japan is Japanese people, for the most part, can't imagine themselves being the problem. And so like anytime like a crime is committed or an accident happens, it's usually blamed on foreigners. And like you'll see in comments on like Instagram or TikTok or even YouTube where it's like people in the comments, they're like, there's no way this person's Japanese, right? This can't be Japan, right? And it's like, dude, it's there's no accountability. And so, because here's the thing, it's the current issue with Japan is more work for the same pay. And so that the issue with Japan is the amount you're working goes up, but the amount you get paid stays the same. And so that's why you're seeing the rise of crime. That's why you're seeing the rise of suicide, the decline in birth rate in Japan. Even for like somebody who wants to be like a voice actor like myself here in Japan, it went from you go to a seimongakko, you learn how to voice act, and then you debut. Or like you get into like a jimisho first, and then you debut, right? That was the original. That's how a lot of people got into voice acting in Japan. But that's different now. So for me, I'm not just a part of like voice acting. The official title for my course is seiyuu artist. So like not just voice actor, but like artist stuff too. So like MC, radio, narration, singing, dancing, all of those stuff we have to learn. Now, I will say singing is probably pretty important for voice acting, and so is radio, because even a lot of voice actors now have like radio shows where they're in character, well, not in character, but they go over like the anime they're doing. So you'll see like a ReZero radio where it's like the ReZero voice actors will pretty much do like a thing like, oh, season 4 is about to come out, and they'll talk about it. So it's important, but at the end of the day, you're still told by your teachers. You're still told by your teachers, like, yeah, like when you first start off, the pay is gonna be really shitty. Shut up. And they're like, many of you will fail, type shit. So it's like, I have to work 3 times as hard as probably somebody had to. I mean, obviously as a foreigner, right? So as a foreigner, I already have to work twice as hard. But now at the same time, I have to learn how to be an MC.
Are you watching the launcher and like?
Yeah, I'm like reloading it every time I can. Still server error. But like I have to learn so much more than probably previously, which isn't a bad thing because it opens doors, right? But I'm still getting paid the same, and at the end of the day, I think it even bloats in some ways what could be streamlined. So like if I only wanted to do voice acting and I knew I only wanted to do voice acting, yeah, ask for more pay, then you can't really do that when you're first starting off. Like maybe when you get bigger and your name is like recognizable, that's a different story. But
people online speculating that the culprit
Can't really
must
do
have
that.
been a Korean. Like, I get Japanese YouTube comments informing me that
Yeah, in Japan there are Koreans living in Japan who pretend to be Japanese using Japanese names. This man is actually Korean pretending to be Japanese. He's crying like a little girl to defame Japanese men.
some of the most embarrassing people I've covered are actually secretly Korean. Yeah, it's basically to the point where the 3 worst things you can be called on the Japanese internet are Korean, bald, and Chinese. And that last one is big. Right now, anti-Chinese content is doing numbers on the Japanese internet. The most popular genre is Chinese tourist abusing deer videos. If that makes you go, huh? I should explain. There's this park in a city called Nara where there are hundreds of wild deer that you can pet and feed.
It's not just some park, it's fucking... Pretty sure it's literally just called Nara Koen. Or Koen. We're fucking Dutch accents in front of Huz. But, actually, fuck. What is... One sec. I'm not skipping it. I'll fucking go back to it. Oh, it's Koen.
Okay. And right now, it's filled with tourists, even more than usual, mainly Chinese. But yeah, this video has a girl labeled Stupid Chinese who's up.
中国人。我们要看我 today. And it's like a little girl. It's like an actual child. And she's probably thinking, she's like, I don't speak Chinese, but I assume that's like some sort of like a translation on what she said.
Labeled Stupid Chinese who's apparently kicking a deer in the head. Now, who would do that? Who would kick a deer? Wait, she didn't kick the deer. She didn't make contact. These are 2 different pictures. Yeah, this YouTuber just did a lazy Photoshop job to make it look like the Chinese girl was kicking the deer when she wasn't. This is the most popular video in the genre with 2 million views, and I didn't see a single comment calling this out. Okay, now this is where Hezumaryu comes in.
Bro just gave up on the WoW server. That's not happening. They're fixing the bugs. They'll fix it. But no, yeah. I mean, pretty scummy thing to do, I guess. It's just like, it's getting people to hate Chinese people more than normal, just for the sake of it.
Hezuma was a serious menace to society. He was probably the most hated guy in Japan, famous for getting an 18-month prison.
He took 4 years of probation.
Prison sentence for shoplifting after posting a video of himself eating raw fish in the supermarket before paying for it. But now he had a new purpose in life. He moved across the country, all the way to Nara, to become a deer protector. His plan was simple. Patrol the park every single day and stop the Chinese tourists from abusing the deer. Before we go any further, I want...
This video touches on but does not contain any depictions of animal abuse. Yeah, condemns racism in all forms.
I want to say there is no animal abuse shown in this video, and I didn't think it needed to be said, but I am against all forms of racism. Anyways, here is his first big scoop. He's caught a Chinese tourist.
A Chinese person kicked a deer like a soccer ball. Oof.
Red-handed, or should I say red-footed, kicking a deer like a soccer ball. And when he says that, this is what he means? A guy doing shake-a-paw with a deer?
Oh, this bitch is so annoying, bro. 警察呼ぶか? 警察呼ぶか? Oh my god. I don't know if this person's with this guy or what. It's like one of those situations, right? So like I want to sit here and be like, well, she's like threatening to call the cops, like so we can see in the video. Let's scroll back.
A guy doing
so he's not kicking the deer
with a deer,
right? This girl is standing right here. She saw I'd assume, what was going on, right? You don't see her walking past. So you assume she's either standing there or she's coming from the other side. Right?
Wait, this is what he means?
And then she's like, shall I call the cops? And I assume she's Chinese accent. She is with the kicker. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I didn't read that. Ah, yeah, I guess we do hear it. Yeah. She's saying yomu. I just realized she said yomu.
The guy apologized to Hezuma 11.
Yeah. And like it's the issue with like Japanese people. I gotta be careful what I say because I think at any point people would like go back to the stream and be like, he doesn't like Japanese people, guys, see? But like a lot of Japanese people struggle to read through the lines. And this isn't just a Japanese people thing. I think it's a lot of Asian countries. And it's because like they don't exist culturally. So like in America, you have to be able to read in a lot of English speaking countries. You have to be able to read through the lines because English isn't a flat language. It's not a cultural language. So each English speaker has a unique way of speaking. I don't know about you because obviously you grew up with English content. But like with the English language, we have a lot of things like sarcasm, and sarcasm in Japan exists, but in a different sense. I think in Osaka, if you go to Osaka, it's not an issue. But like people from Kanto, yeah, like I even my girlfriend, if I tell her something, she like kind of just won't understand. It's like, why? So it's a difficult thing.
Times, and honestly, the deer didn't even seem phased in the first place. He was hard chillin'. But anyways, these videos are very well received.
Like 124,000 likes is crazy.
Majority of Japanese commenters agree with Hezuma, and they all use this to say Chinese people should be kicked out of Japan. So yeah, what Hezuma does is look for any tourist interaction with a deer that looks bad, and
I'm not giving up on the WoW server.
Uses it as an example to scream at them. And believe me, he's just getting started. Here, Hezuma claims this woman hit a deer with a water bottle. The only problem is, I don't even know if she makes contact with the deer. And if she does, she's just giving it a little boop on the snoot. Bro, who put that in the script? The guy feels threatened by Hezuma, so he calls the cops.
So like these people can't speak Japanese, so they can't defend themselves. And even if they call the police, they're gonna listen to this fat loser rather than the Chinese people who can't defend themselves, which is, you know, it's just a shitty thing to do. It's why I don't think anybody should ever do this sort of thing where they vigilante justice mostly against people who can't speak the language. And that goes for any country, Japan, America, whatever. It's like, it's a good thing in a way, but it's pretty much atomic bomb versus coughing baby, right? So you have like a native Japanese speaker, and then you have like a Chinese person who can't speak any Japanese.
The police arrive and they immediately see through Hezuma's lie. The police arrive.
And you have this like soy jack right here. And he's like, Isagi. Like, yeah, you think?
The police arrive and they immediately see through Hezuma's lies. They order him to apologize and delete his footage. Instead, he uploads the footage online, which resulted in the Chinese couple suing him for defamation. Yeah, he eventually had to delete the video, but Hezuma's plan was working. He was getting a lot of attention, and he knew just how angry people could get when it came to deer. He remembered this incident from 2020 where someone bragged about doing something absolutely vile to a deer. Seriously, what kind of psychopath would do this? Oh, it was Hezuma himself. Yeah, before he became the deer protector, Hezuma was known for being the deer terrorizer. Hezuma knew exactly how to piss people off, and it always involved the Mentos Coke challenge. What he would do was stalk and then ambush famous YouTubers in real life. Then he'd scream at them, ordering them to do the Mentos Coke challenge for him. He would keep following them and pestering them over and over.
This guy is so cringe. How did the Japanese people not see through this bullshit? What?
Sometimes even for hours until they got away by going to the train station, getting into a taxi, which he'll still follow for as long as he can, or in some cases, going to the cops.
He versus Johnny Somali, who wins? Oof. Like, in terms of annoyingness, or in terms of like, honestly, this guy, because he's Japanese. So like, with at least with Johnny Somali, it's like he was saying that shit and like nobody knew what he was saying. But like this guy is like, well, this guy's like actually stalking people. I don't even think Johnny Somali did that. He was just being a fucking nuisance that deserved prison time. Like, Johnny should have been in prison. He should still be in prison. But this guy should also be in prison.
Thankfully, the police put a stop to it, which works for about 15 seconds. In one case, Hezuma spent 6 days straight lurking at the convenience store outside the house of the biggest YouTuber in Japan just so he could ambush him. I can't emphasize enough how much Hezuma is hated by every single person that has the misfortune of interacting with him.
Oh, to be fair, this is a completely messed up. This person's life is already fucked up, you can tell. This girl was trying to help during COVID by handing out free toilet paper. I don't know, man. I mean, she's drinking a beer. No, that's a fucking, that's a sour. She's drinking like a 9%er. She's literally drinking this. I think this is what she's drinking. You can see the lemon. I would assume like it's something like this is what she's drinking, which is a 9% alcohol. Now, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy a beer. I'm not saying you can't enjoy a beer. I'm just saying like, I don't know. It's just like this person, I don't know. 9% is a lot for a 9% for a can is a lot. That's like a flavored alcohol. It's not very good. Because I usually drink strong zero. It's a lot. 2 of these tall motherfuckers will get me feeling it.
But it wasn't just streamers he would do this to. Hezima would also force the Mentos Coke challenge on unwitting homeless people in the middle of winter.
Dude. You can update the game. There's another update for the game.
ちょっともうちょっと手前で顔の近くでもうちょい上でもうちょい手前っす手前もうちょい手前いきますすごいでしょこれ
After he's covered the poor homeless man and everything he owns in coke, he follows him around and laughs at him for another 10 minutes.
Dude, that's so fucked up.
This is literally just assault. He's just assaulting homeless people for content. He uploaded these videos without censoring their faces, by the way. But would you believe me if I said this wasn't even the worst thing he's ever done? This is Chomage Kozo, a group of kids that run a very famous YouTube channel. In 2023, Hezima, who was 32, tracked down this kid, Namazu, who was 13 years old, and followed him home from school.
ナマズくんやってきたぞちょっと待ってもらっていいかナマズやってきたぞ今一人ちょっと怖いちょっと待って俺も変なことはせん絶対に
Hezima confronts this 13-year-old kid and berates him for not replying to his DMs.
俺会いたかっただって DM 返してくれんや Twitter でコラボしたいっつっても
This isn't scripted or anything. The kid is legitimately afraid of Hezima.
メントスコーラ
Also, Hezima uploaded this uncensored, which led to the kid's city and school being identified.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
挨拶だけお願いします挨拶お願いします挨拶君たちは有名になりすぎた有名にな
Dude. Someone needs to punch this motherfucker out.
Where I'm from, this would get you put on some sort of registry. But honestly,
in America, you'd get shot for doing some shit like that. What the fuck? I know you're not watching my stream, Arkin, but so like there's this guy, and like he like stalks YouTubers and shit to like make them do Mentos and Coke challenge. He found like a not you person I'm in a call with, and he fucking stalked a child. Would I shoot this man? No, but someone else would, definitely.
I think the kid handled it pretty well. I mean, as well as a 13-year-old can handle a 300-pound middle-aged man out of jail on probation following you home from school. And this happened in 2023. Hezima soon realized that his talent for screaming at people was wasted on homeless people and children. He could get way more views if he just screamed at tourists. Not only that, maybe he could even exploit his image as the deer protector to get on Nara City Council. There was just one tiny little problem. The deer don't need protecting. don't take it from me, here's Nada's Parks Department saying they don't have any reports of tourists hitting deer, and more tourists get injured by deer than vice versa. Think about it, there are around 40,000 tourists to Nada Park every day, and Hezuma's there every day too. If even 1% of tourists were doing bad things to the deer, shouldn't Hezuma have tons of examples? He wouldn't have to freak out over a woman touching a deer with a water bottle or a guy doing shake-a-paw with the deer. No, the biggest threat to deer is not tourists, it's cars. It shouldn't be a surprise that chilling in the middle of a city and living off an unnatural diet of hundreds of rice crackers a day would be bad for wild animals. Those crackers cause the incidents between humans and deer. When you're holding them, the deer get super aggressive. I've experienced this firsthand. I remember having like 15 deer chasing me around all at once. It was a little scary and I'm a big guy. So why did Hezuma's message resonate with so many Japanese people?
I mean, it's like the fear. Holy fucking shit. Okay, Arkin, are you here? Bro. It's up 10k in queue.
Take this footage of actual deer abuse Hezuma took, for example. An old man nonchalantly kicking a deer in the head. But would it surprise you to hear that Hezuma just stole this video from someone? By now, of course it wouldn't, but yes, this was filmed by a Taiwanese woman who labeled the man as Japanese. Which makes sense. I mean, frankly, this guy looks a little old for international travel. When confronted with these
I can hear, I have ears and all.
facts, what do you think Hezuma said? Maybe you'd expect him to say something like, yeah, you're right, he does live in Japan, but he's secretly Chinese. Yes, that's it.
I actually have a coworker one time who told me this. We were talking about the Yakuza, because I had a Yakuza guy come in. Like, he had like the whole, what's it called? Yubitsume? Where like they don't have their fingers. He had like that covered in tattoos. Like I go in, he's like covered in tattoos. Really nice dude. He was a really nice dude. Really awesome. But we were talking about it and he's like, yeah, most of the Yakuza members in Japan now are Chinese people. I'm like, maybe. I don't know like the facts on that. But he's like, if you look at their names, they have like really weird sounding names because they come from China and then they just try to translate it into Japanese. I'm like, maybe. I don't know though.
That's exactly what he said, actually. Believe me, this strategy is really effective. The most famous deer abuse case happened in 2024 with this guy just walking down the street and kicking every deer he passed by. Everyone in Japan immediately claimed with no evidence that this guy was Chinese. But upon closer inspection, there's a good argument that this guy's Japanese. He appears to be speaking Japanese, he's got his house keys on his belt, and the shirt he was wearing is some niche fashion brand from Tokyo. I saw a comment that was like, why did we think he was Chinese in the...
Right. I wonder what the replies say. They probably say like, oh, because...
the first place, and the reply was, well, Chinese.
こんなことするのは中国人. Right?
They're the ones who kick the deer. This is the pattern. There's a cycle of Japanese people assuming
a Japanese person would never do something bad. I observe a Japanese person doing something bad. Then that person must not be truly Japanese.
That a Japanese person would never do something bad. Then they witness a Japanese person doing something bad, so they come to the conclusion that the person must not be Japanese. On the other hand, Hezuma will call out foreigners for doing literally anything. Charge your phone at an outlet? You mean electricity theft, criminal scum? Sit in a chair? How dare you? That was a chair?
Sitting in a kid's chair.
Chair for children. Using his new deer protector persona, along with some other random nonsense, Hezuma actually managed to come in third place in the 2025 election and got elected to the Nada City Council on July 20th. But would it surprise you to learn that Hezuma the city councilor wasn't all that different from Hezuma the YouTuber? One of his main issues was that he
stopped Chinese people from buying all the fresh water. Whatever that means. You know, man, can I get a glass of water? Can I get some water?
He claimed Chinese people had already bought up most of the fresh water in Wakayama, and we can't let that happen here in Nara. But then the head of the waterways department in Wakayama came.
Has no confirmation, and then it just ends there. I mean, come on.
Came out and completely called him out on his bullshit and said that hasn't happened at all. And now, instead of yelling at YouTubers, in his first city council meeting ever, he's gotten in massive trouble for screaming at the mayor. In massive trouble for screaming at the mayor. And of course, he's still doing his deer thing, but
how did they let this guy? How did they let this guy do this? Holy fuck.
Thanks to new AI technologies, he doesn't even need to go to the park anymore. He can just make up pictures of Chinese people riding on deer. Hezuma's actions have not gone unnoticed in nearby Asian countries. He's personally raised the temperature of anti-Japanese sentiment in China to the point where Chinese tourists to Japan are...
Whoever let him... Well, it's because... I don't know how they... I don't want to say anything too divisive yet, right? Because I love Japan, I love the Japanese, I'm white whaling, but I really think that the only reason they let him into politics, because there's no way they didn't know about his previous incidents and his convictions. It's kind of the sentiment, Japanese can do no wrong. And I kind of believe that's probably why they let him in. Because, like, let me ask you this. Would you rather have someone like Japan Analysis, who I don't think is Japanese, I'm pretty sure he's a foreigner, or would you rather have this guy be into politics? Now, obviously, as a foreigner, you're not allowed into politics. Even as a permanent resident, you're not allowed to vote. You're not allowed to become like a mayor or whatever, right? You're not allowed to do any of that. Even if you are a resident of Japan. Actually, I don't know about mayor. Like, imagine like you become like a mayor of like some rinky-dink village. I don't know the logistics on that, but I do know you're not allowed in the government. So it's like, Japan Analysis probably knows more than this guy about Japan politics, I would assume. From my knowledge about Japan Analysis, he's like in that top, percentile of Japanese, like, foreigners, I guess, like foreigners who exist in Japan. I don't know.
Are explicitly warned about him before they travel to Nara. Of course, only pissing off China wasn't enough. A few months ago, Hezuma made up this story about a Korean guy feeding a deer a spicy green pepper. I'm sure you don't even need me to debunk Hezuma anymore, but I mean, come on, bro. The picture he posted of the pepper was taken on pavement. Korean press picked up on the fake story, so he deleted the tweet, of course, but naturally, Korean people were not happy with the slander. So yeah, Hezuma has done legitimate damage to international relations between Japan, China, and Korea. The worst part is, Hezuma doesn't even care if what he's putting out is true or false, he's just promoting his own brand. And unfortunately, it's worked. Hezuma's claims about Chinese people kicking deer are now being parroted by the LDP, Japan's ruling party. And they've already started passing anti-foreigner legislation cracking down on the biggest troublemakers, PhD students and entrepreneurs. Anti-foreigner views have gone mainstream to the point where a growing number of Japanese people don't want any foreigners at all. The complaints are that foreigners drive up crime and overstay their visas while hogging public resources. So I looked up the data. Crime committed by foreigners is down. In fact, foreign residents actually commit fewer crimes per capita than Japanese people. Regarding visa overstays, they're already extremely strict and the system seems to be working.
It's actually going down, yeah. That's crazy. Are you here again, Arkin? Motherfucker's just not here.
So why did Japan increase immigration in the first place? I'm sure I don't need to remind you, their population is aging and shrinking. Elderly people made up 10% of the population in 1985, 20% in 2005, and now it's 30% and still climbing. Sectors like elder care and construction already heavily rely on foreign workers to keep services running. By 2040, Japan is projected to need 570,000 more care workers. Without them, millions of elderly Japanese people will end up underserved or outright neglected.
You can get onto the server. There's a queue though.
It's open. Ooh.
Yeah, so you might want to get in now.
Foreign workers were Japan's solution to this glaring problem. Japan's tourism industry is also really important. It's one of the few bright spots in their shrinking economy.
And watch YouTube.
Huh? What'd you say?
So I guess I'll sit in the queue and then watch YouTube.
Yeah.
Today, around 8% of Japan's economy.
You're in fucking position 10,000 or whatever.
I'm in 8,200.
Yeah, guys, damn.
Economy is tourism, an industry supported by over 6 million employees. And Nara is even more dependent on it. Their city's economy is over 12% tourism. So if Hezuma got his way, he would devastate Nara's economy. Before we wrap up, I have a word for my Japanese viewers who may support Hezuma.
Okay, I gotta look in this.
Are you able to create your character before you go in queue, or
no?
Yeah.
Okay.
No judgment, some of my friends support him too. They say Japan should put Japanese people first. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with wanting your government to take care of Japanese people. There's nothing wrong with wanting safety and security. You don't want immigration, you don't want tourists, that's your right. You can shut the door if you want. But the real question is that the right call? Will it actually make your life better? I mean, I get it, you're just going about your day and there are annoying tourists everywhere nowadays. But let's be honest. Will kicking out immigrants raise wages, fix the weak yen, boost birth rates, or fill your labor gaps? Will it cut...
I agree with the sentiment, Japan first, right? Like in Japan, obviously, Japan first. The issue with this person in particular is he's not Japan first. He's obviously just a person using that Japan first sentiment to get a reaction out of Japanese people who maybe struggle with reality and fiction. So it's like, obviously, like, this person is lying when he says Chinese tourists are kicking deers. Now, yes, there might be some Chinese tourists kicking deers. But I don't think anyone is willing to publicly abuse an animal. I feel like most people are, no matter the nationality, are smart enough to not publicly kick an animal or something like that, unless, you know, they're crazy. And I'll be honest with you, thinking rationally, if I was living, like, if you were a person living in Nara for 20, 30, 40, your entire life, and you're in your 70s, and a deer comes up to you because you have a sandwich in your hand, or a onigiri, like, I would not be surprised if a motherfucker kicks a deer. Is it a right thing to do? No. But I would assume that that is the majority of people kicking deers would be people who don't want to deal with them. And if you're a Chinese tourist, a Korean tourist, American tourist, you're going to Nara for the deers. I've never met a person who goes to Nara because they just want to go to Nara, because there's nada in Nara, right? Except deers. I love it for the atmosphere, but I mean, most people just go for the deers, right? You know, there's another YouTube channel that does. Let's see. There's another YouTube channel who does like these types of videos. Japan's view on foreigner. I spell foreigner completely wrong because I hate this bitch. I spell foreign. Foreign. Foreigner. I don't like Japan Unfiltered because they just get people in like. They just get like Gyaru and like Chimpira to just do their stupid shit. I don't think I'll be able to find the actual channel. I don't know. I'm figuring. There's like a. I don't think I'll be able to find it. Oh, it's right here. The Japan Reporter. He's like a Japanese person who makes videos on like modern day solutions or modern day issues with Japan. And his videos are like kind of on my iffy side. My Japanese keep saying foreigners are privileged. I don't know. Let's.
If you are living in Japan, this is something you still keep hearing from Japanese people a lot.
外国人優遇だふざけんじゃねえって。外国人に対するなんか過度な優遇とかはこれは見直すべきでしょ。
The survey indicates many other Japanese people would be feeling the same way, leveraging the sentiment. Some other parties made it so well, and the
やっぱり皆さん呼ぶんですって。自分の家族だったり親戚をどんどん増えていっちゃうみたいで、一部の地域にだけ非常に集まっている現象が今起きているな。で、そこに住んでいる日本人の方々っていうのは確かにこれはちょっとどうにかしてほしい。
And this is what's happening.
I mean, yeah, like I can totally agree with that. You know, randomly, this sort of area filling up with foreigners is definitely something Japanese people don't want, and I think it's more of the fact on why it's filling up, right? So it's like a lot of these foreigners aren't foreigners that actually care about Japan. You know, a lot of these foreigners come here because they want better jobs and they want better benefits. So they don't actually care that they live in Japan. And I've seen this personally, where I'll have giant groups of Filipinos come in, and like they'll have like 15 different family members, and I'm like, I don't believe that all of the Japanese or all of these Filipino people live here, and they're all family members. I really don't believe that, right? It's like, how do all of these people have a visa? Like me, basically, I wouldn't say like you, because while you're coming to Japan to work, you have a goal in Japan, right? Like you speak Japanese, you like Japan, you like stuff about Japan, and you want to add to like literature in Japan, right? With your stories. Versus like I'm coming here to work as a nurse, which I'm going to be honest is what a lot of Filipino people do. Most nurses here, can I get a number on this? Nursing home staff in Japan, foreigner stats. Yeah, right here. The Japanese government is actively recruiting from countries like Vietnam and the Philippines. Over 28,000 foreigners. And I would assume, I would go as far to say that, like, I don't want to give a number because I'm going to be wrong. I would say a lot of them. A lot of them are probably Filipinos.
Happening in many of those cities. For example, in Kawaguchi, where foreign residents have
the pay and benefits you get from working as a nurse as a foreigner is great. Yeah, it's probably pretty good because they need people to do it. It's like, being completely honest, someone like myself, I don't really work well with those types of jobs. I don't like kids. I don't really like old people, right? I don't hate them, but it's like, put me in a room one-on-one with a kid, and I'm just gonna be like, bro, what do you want from me? Like, I can't, it's like, what type of conversation? Or like an old dude. With an older person, it might be a little easier because they might be more curious on stuff. The kids will be curious, but they'll pretty much just see you as like just a weird looking Japanese person. Like if like at my job, when I have like 4-year-olds or 5-year-olds come in with their parents, I get stared at. But like they probably don't really understand the concept of like a white person, right? I usually talk about what they want to be when they grow up. I mean, like, yeah, you can ask questions like that too as well.
increasing. About 4,000 Japanese residents last year alone have moved out, and she's one of those.
川口はまさにそうで、なんか治安がどんどん悪くなっていくし、なんかいつ犯罪に巻き込まれるかみたいな。私は正直すごい不公平に感じてて、なんで私たちの方がなんか街に出てかなきゃいけないのみたいなのは思ってます。
He emphasized this is a growing social issues are likely to spread all over the nation.
非常に歩いてても本当に10人のうち3人とか4人ぐらいも外国人だなっていうイメージなんですよ。西川口なんかは。
西川口. Where's that at? The city. Where's the city at? Alright, so it's pretty fucking much in Tokyo. I mean, that's kind of how it is for places like Tokyo and stuff like that. Is you're gonna get a lot of foreigners because it's pretty much the New York of Japan. It's the cultural hotspot. I don't think it's really fair to say like there's a lot of foreigners in my capital city. It's like pretty much every country except the US, their biggest city, their most popular city is their capital city. The US is like one of the only countries, well, probably not one of the only countries, but is like probably the biggest country where, our fucking capital is not in like California or New York or Texas or Florida, right? These big cities. It's not uncommon for me to see white people in my capital too. Yeah. Well, to be fair, when the Japanese people say foreigners, they don't mean white people. They mean Filipinos, Indonesians, Chinese. Yeah. For the most part, that's what they mean.
ね、大体家見てもね、もう中国人の家が非常に多いです。空き家になったところにね、土地、家買ってるわけですよ。どんどんにもう日本がある意味侵略されていくような状況になりませんかと。それってもう日本と言えますかってみんな言ってますよ、日本人はね。
外国人との競争。
そうですね。共生っていう意味ではなかなかやっぱりその言語も伝わらないし文化も違うし、なんとなく怖いなっていう潜在意識がちょっとした揉め事。
I agree completely with that. I think in general, it's at the first and foremost, number one issue with foreigners is language. Japanese is the hardest language in the world because it's cultural. Chinese is hard because it has like, you know, what are they called? Tones. Japanese is hard because you could study Japanese for 5+ years and still not be fluent and not even be close to fluent and still make mistakes. So it's like if a Japanese person right now dropped everything and studied English for 5 hours a day, every day for 2 years, they would be fluent in English. They would probably be speaking fairly decent English within the first year. By year 2, they would be speaking extremely good English. And by year 5, they would be speaking probably native-like English at that point. And it does come with the fact with, obviously, like, American English being considered whatever. No truer words than that, yeah. Japanese is super hard. It's hard. And I don't think Japanese people understand how hard it is. Japanese people love to say, 日本語は難しいよな. But I don't think even Japanese people understand what that means, right? They don't really understand how hard. Like, imagine being me. I didn't know kanji when I first started learning Japanese. I didn't know fucking pitch accent. I didn't know this and I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know a single thing. If you're a Korean person, you know simple base language, because Korean alphabet is pretty much symbols. And they, in a lot of ways, they derive from kanji. The grammar is also the exact same as Japan. A lot of the same sounds also exist in the Korean language as in Japan and Japanese. If you're Chinese, you have kanji. Those languages, those people may have a little bit easier time, but even they struggle. It's a hard language. And so it's like, it's scary for Japanese people because to them it's like, you've been living in Japan for 5 years? No, you've been living in Japan for 2 years and you're still not native level? Kind of, ugh. But it's like, yeah, it's hard. It's a hard language.
があったりすると、日本人よりも外国の方の方が目につきやすいみたいのがちょっとあるのかな。日本の今経済状況とか物価高でもうみんな苦しい。やっぱりその免許にしてもですね、やっぱ外国人は非常に取りやすい。なんかいろいろとなんか出るじゃないですか、生活保護の件とか。そういったところで不満が溜まってしまう。
そうですね。密集してるって感じがしますね。で、多分外国の方が多いのかなっていうのは感じますね。文化が違ったりする。文化が違うので、そこが難しいなとは、そのマナーのところは勉強してもらっていただきたいなって感じですね。
まずはね、そこがね。で、あとそこの後でって言ったらやっぱ言葉の壁なんでしょうね。多言。
I don't like the bad manner thing. A lot of Japanese people talk about foreigners have bad manners. I think there are some foreign countries that have bad manners. I had a buddy from Israel who, the first time we invited him to hang out with us, it was me, my buddy Chase, one of our Japanese friends that I just met for the first time, Tachi, and my Indonesian friend Weston, and then this Israeli friend, and we were all fine. Except the whatchamacall, the Israel friend of mine took one of our Japanese friends' beers without asking and drank it. And the Japanese guy was like, he was obviously annoyed, right? He's like, you took my beer. You should have just asked. I would have probably said yes. And you just took it. But he's like, all right, fine. You know, you probably misread the room, right? Foreigners, they can't read the room. You know, they say that. They're like, well, and it's true. It's true. Like a lot of foreigners, they can't read the room. 空気が読めない. Right? Is what they say. And it's true. It's true for the most part. A lot of foreigners can't. And he tried to litter. When we left, we were at like a little whatchamacall. It was like a thing to play pool. We were done. We were gonna go to karaoke. And he tried to litter that beer onto the ground. He tried to put it behind like a pole. And we told him, we're like, dude, no. In your country, maybe, not here. So they exist. Those types of foreigners exist. But at the same time, those people exist in Japan as Japanese people. And they're probably more plentiful in Japanese people. Go to Namba. Go to Shinjuku. Go to Akihabara. Go to those places at night. Mostly Namba. Go to Namba. Shinsaibashi. Dontonbori. Go to those places at night. It's just trash. It's trashed. I'm gonna tell you now. Most of the people trashing that shit aren't Japanese. Or aren't foreigners. And that's not a bad thing, because they get it cleaned up, right? It all gets cleaned up. Because I've been out at like 4 a.m., 3 a.m., Namba, drinking and stuff. And it's pretty much old. I've seen like, last time I went, it was 2 years ago. There were foreigners, but it was mainly Japanese people. They were being loud. They were littering. But it's at the end of the day, it's like, we can't blame foreigners for everything. I'm one of those people. I don't like tourists. I hate tourists, but I don't hate tourists because I think they're stupid and they're bad people. I dislike them because the fact they can't speak Japanese, because the fact that they can't read the room, right? That's why I dislike tourists, but I don't want them not to come to Japan. When they come to Japan, I just want them to conform to what I have to conform to. Right? Like, I had a buddy. One of my buddies, one of good friends. He's coming to Japan again. His first time he came to Japan, he was very keen. He's very keen on speaking loudly and calling people Japs. Now, the Jap is it's not a slur. It's not like a racial slur, but it is a negative connotation on Japanese. So it's one of those things. It's like, dude, it takes one Japanese person that understands English for you to call them a Jap to their face and get punched in the face. There's this one Indonesian guy who just got to Japan 2 days after. He has stolen like 9 million yen or something. Yeah, I mean, I don't know facts and stuff about that, but bad people exist. And I think a lot of people do exploit Japanese. A lot of Chinese people. You see a lot of Chinese people come from China to Japan to start real estate and to start businesses. They're definitely exploiting Japanese kindness to do so. So I agree with that.
言語対応みたいなのを行政もやれればいいんでしょうけれど、それはちょっと努力しないとなので。
お互いコンフュージング。日本人は英語わからないし、外国人か。 confusing.
Can you tell Chinese people and Japanese people apart from how they look? Like, usually you can tell based on, like, hairstyle, clothing. Obviously, if they're in a group, Chinese people like to group up when they go to tourist places in Japan. So usually you'll see like a giant group of like 15 to 20 Chinese people together. Just based off of language, you'll be able to hear. So yeah, usually you can tell just based on like looking at somebody and being like, that person doesn't really look Chinese, or that person looks Chinese.
Confusing. 日本人は英語わからないし、外国人からしたら日本人全然英語喋れないってことなので、すごい問題視されてると思うので、もっとお互いが分かち合えるようなことができたらいいのかなって。
But recently, more and more politicians or parties rather focus on something else. For example, some Saito claims that we need to put a restriction to prevent over-concentration of foreigners, which is more and more supported among Japanese residents. In reality, though, it may be difficult to implement. Seems like some cities and companies quite depend on foreign workers and probably can't afford to reduce the number. But some people consistently claim we still have to do it.
制限した方がいいっていうことに最近強く思
He's gonna make America great again.
いましたね。
It's funny.
だからトランプさんがまさにそうですよね。アメリカ国民はどんどん衰退していくよりもトランプさんを選んだわけですよね。で、今、日本国民も相当こう衰退していってることを自覚があるから、参政党とか国民主党はやっぱあれだけ支持したんでしょうけども、平和であるっていうことが一番に来るので、外国じゃ入れない。で、一方で、一時の労働者が不足して産業が衰退したとしても、本当にそうなんだろうか。もっと日本で働ける人がいるはずだし、その人たちは外国人と競争して人件費が下がっているから働かなくなってるだけで、もっと働ける人はいるだろうし、逆に、いなければそれは夜のファミレスとか、やめていけばいいんじゃないのかな。24時間コンビニが開いてる必要性が本当。
I don't agree with this.
いけばいいんじゃないのかな。24時間コンビニが開いてる必要性が本当にあるのか。
本当にある。本当に必要。It's very needed. When it's 3 a.m. and I need myself a Beppis. There's people who exist in Japan at night. It happens. But yeah, I mean, I don't have an issue with Japanese or with foreigners that want to come to Japan to work. It's a tourist thing. Japan needs to be able to be self-efficient without tourism. And tourism, it doesn't need to be regulated. It just needs to be, well, they do here and they have for a long, long time. I don't know if there was ever a time where konbinis, maybe, I mean, I know a few places, like ones that are outside of stations, for example, aren't 24/7, but most konbinis are 24/7.
じゃあダウンサイズしていったら GDP はどうなるの？でもそれは国民的議論が大いに必要なところ。自分の日本国民だ。
I think it's great, but I feel bad for night shift workers. Don't. Most people who work night shift get paid more. You get paid more to work night shift. And some of those people simply like to work at night. Like, it's like, I want to work an easy job, but I don't want to deal with people. Then I'd work at night. When I worked at a factory in America, I worked at night. I worked from 10 p.m. Or no, I worked from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. And I liked that. I liked that a lot more.
だけでこの社会を維持していく。じゃあダウンサイズも比較検討してみましょう。
一番の治安を維持すること、日本人の幸せっていうことを伝えていきたい。
Regarding issues related to foreigners, there's a young female politician standing out in Tokyo. As many people say, her policy totally makes sense, but she's also controversial.
外国政策ばっかやられてるから日本人の生活は苦しくなるし、増税増税増税ばっかりだし、もう我慢して我慢して我慢して我慢して受け入れるんじゃなくって、日本はね、日本人でやっていけるんですよ。
I wonder what kind of privilege foreigners have in her mind, so I directly asked her about it.
自分が話した外国人の方は別に優先されていないし、日本人と同じぐらい大変なことあるよって多くの方おっしゃる。
むしろ優遇してるっていうそういう感覚意識の乖離がとてもあるんだと思いますね。
For example, tax-free system is one of the foreigner privileges that many Japanese increasingly.
Yeah, I don't agree with this. Tax-free. Tourists that come to Japan from America, from China, maybe not from China or Korea, I don't know, because they're a lot closer. It's probably a lot cheaper to come here. If you have Western tourists coming to Japan, they have the money to spend in Japan. I agree 100%. Tax-free shops should not exist in Japan.
Find unfair.
考え直してもいいんじゃないのかなっていうのは思います。っていうのもやっぱりオーバーツーリズムとかで防犯だとか。
Also, before this gets clipped in like 20 years or 10 years, let's go even lower, 5 years. When I'm a famous voice actor, and like this Japanese person that was like, he's saying that they shouldn't be doing it, but he's abusing it. If you live in Japan, I think it's longer than 6 months. You can no longer get the tax-free stuff. I think it's only for tourists. I'd have to look into that again, but I'm pretty sure. Well, only tourist. I used it one time ever. I bought something from Don Quixote.
もう街中に広がった汚いゴミだとか、ああいうのにかけるお金が足りなくなってきてしまっていて、正直対応できていないっていう状況。これは千代田区特有かもしれないんですが、靖国神社とか、皇居とかに落書きされちゃうんですね。そうなったら結局は私たちの税金を上げることになる。日本人は日本人でちょっとこっちは生活苦しいのに。
免税店っていうのがなくてもいいかなぐらいには思います。観光税みたいなことですよね。中国語、韓国語の併記がされてますよね。あれもただではできないはずなので、そういう税金を取って、公共の施設で多言語対応するののお金に使うとかであれば全然。
When it comes to taxing, especially people in Tokyo find it unfair about this, and I see some take it as a foreigner privilege. The issue she points out that those people already moved out, so almost impossible to track them. The same applies to medical bill or apartment rent. She said even today a lot of real estate owners suffer from foreigners' unpaid rent, and most Japanese people I talk to at least seems like they are totally aware that most foreigners are not going to be permanent residents.
ここにはずっと長くいないから。
I think that's kind of a Japan fault though, right? So it's like, if I had the means to live in Japan easier, then I would take it, right? But I can't do that. I genuinely believe if people saw my life in Japan, it was like put into a video, it was given to every Japanese person, like, because every Japanese, obviously this is going based off of how the Japanese people I've met, I would assume that the majority of the Japanese people would be like, yeah, let him live here, right? Let him do what he wants to do without making it harder on him, right? And I feel like that there's a lot of foreigners like that. There's a lot of foreigners who love Japan and they want to be in Japan and they don't want to have to go through loopholes. And they shouldn't have to go through loopholes. Japan needs to put foreigners who care about Japan first. Making the tax higher for foreigners from more developed countries makes sense to me? No. Because that's not fair. Because not every person coming from developed countries, like America or something like that, not all of them are rich, right? A lot of them are rich, right? No, I know what you mean, like tourist. But not a lot of tourists that come are going to be extremely wealthy. They might just have enough money to come to Japan, do some sightseeing, and then go back home. Because like for me, to go from where I lived in America to here it's probably about on a good month, $800. On a bad month, you're probably going to spend upwards of $1,200 to $1,500 on a round trip. So it's like it's not fair to say that they have to pay higher. They just need to pay tax. Because the issue is they're not paying tax. A lot of these foreigners, they'll shop at tax-free only stores only. And so that money is not going back into Japan like it should. But this, yeah.
短期間だからっていう、そういうのも働いてるんだなって思いますね。外国の方が国民健康保険とか年金とかの制度が自分の国にない、天然で払ってない、悪気がなく払ってないっていうパターンも泣き寝入り、その区側が泣き寝入りになっちゃう。そこはまず入管の時点で、例えばデポジットとして3年分とかそのくらいは払ってよねっていうのをやるべきだっていうふうに思ってます。
She also points out not just tourists.
Gaijin smash. Foreigners intentionally act against Japanese rules with little to no about playing the Gaijin card. You know, I've never actually met somebody who's ever actually used the Gaijin card, right? I joke about it, but I don't think I've ever personally met somebody who's ever abused being a foreigner to get away with doing shit.
But short-term foreign residents often take advantage of it, and most Japanese people still let the issue be.
だから悪さをしてしまってもいいんだみたいな人もいると思いますね。私の地元の方とかもちょっと悪さをして帰る人たちが多くって、自分たちのルールに順応していってもらうって、それができるのかな。強制力がないじゃないですか。自分たちのルール守ってねって言っても、単純にボリュームが増えちゃって、そこの自治会自体が支配されちゃっているみたいなところはあるんだと思いますね。違法外国人っていうのは増えているなと。子供を一人で夜歩かせることができないっていう声も聞いたりしますし、治安が悪くなっているのは感じますね。
But the biggest issue, specifically in Tokyo, might be a foreigner's property purchase, which has been driving up housing.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah. This last one's kind of boring. I don't really care about the whole... I already know a bunch of Chinese people are just buying up shit. But to be fair, how many of those are like making it really expensive? I don't see why make it super expensive other than like they're just charging more, which is pretty shitty. Hikikomori video. Do I care? I don't. What is this? What I hate about
Things like tourists only keep increasing, and we get more and more issues accordingly, like abandoned suitcase program, which became rampant all across the nation.
Unauthorized abandonment of suitcases like this is currently a social problem.
But I got two other issues which keep bothering me a lot. The first one's death, as it's causing more and more accidents.
As of May this year, Tokyo already had 14 such property damage accidents.
I'll save this shit.
My bigger issue is that it kinda reinforced the image. Japan's your theme park and we are the employee to please you as if Japan was anime and mannerism. But just be mindful that you are in a different culture. Child. And what worries me even more about this is that it may be giving many Japanese people an impression that foreigners are like this. This is how foreigners are supposed to behave.
Yeah, I've seen these in real life before. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this in real life before. I've never ridden one. I don't ever want to. I think it's gay.
See, or rules don't apply to them. Though in reality, most foreigners I know, especially foreign residents, are far from that. And that's why it kills me that a type of foreigner Japanese people often see in Tokyo is this. Their image of foreign.
And that you can experience, yeah, plenty of other things.
To be clear, I'm not hating those over the residents' frustration. This type of business, all regular residents want, but it makes sense they let this type of business be.
Because everyone wants to make money. It brings money, but then it also brings a lot of foreigners into your country, right? It ruins your culture. What happens to the people that live here? They don't like the tourists.
まあこれは観光客ですけど、日本人を下に見てるんですよ。日本人を見下してるから、でそれが行動として出てきている。
When I go to Kyoto, I can see they're littering on streets all over, being disrespectful to like Maiko-san or that, and I hate it.
そういう状況ですよ。経済を優先してるからです。単純にそれだけ。
If Japan's economy has to rely on tourism so much, there's clearly something wrong, isn't it? Tourism should be treated just as an extra. Definitely not our main industries are.
Yeah. I mean, that's the down thing. I think it should be more normalized for companies to just permanently ban any tourist causing problems. Yeah. I don't know. I don't care too much. It's hard to care. Because it's like, at the end of the day, whatever I think doesn't really matter. It's, you know.
Many foreigners I talk to say this in Kabukicho because it keeps happening one after another and surely damaging the reputation of Japan.
They target foreign people. This is a very bad thing. Many foreigners angry about that.
Prostitution is now targeting some tourism.
青柳容疑者は外国人は警察でないから捕まらないと供述しているということです。
Many people say the issue.
They know what they're doing, bro. I don't really care too much about this. I think fusoku prostitution is really bad. But the Japanese people, how do I say this without sounding horrible? The Japanese people need to get religion into this country because there's no morals. There's no morals. Cheating isn't a rampant issue, but it exists. And there's a lot of girls. There's a lot of girls in Japan who believe that if they are paying money for sex, it is not cheating. And I cannot think of a single sane first world country where that's the case. It blows my mind. Even my current girlfriend, when I first met her, and I was her first boyfriend, she told me, she's like, if I'm not enough, it's okay. Talk to me before, but it's okay if you find another girl. I was like, oof. I had to tell her that was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. What you think matters to me? What do you think matters to me? Because it gives me what you think matters to me because it gives me more perspective. Because before I go to Japan. Yeah. I think religion won't fix or help Japan if they don't practice it. You know, like most people don't. Well, it's a lot of so like in America, for example, a lot of the laws. Well, even just in the world, the entire world, things like murder, rape, stealing, stuff like that. It's like, look at pirating. What is so wrong with pirating a game? You know? At the end of the day, what's so wrong with it? Like a game that's going to make $1 billion, right? What's so wrong with it? What if it's a game by a scummy developer who puts a ton of microtransactions in the game? or, you know, constantly shits on their own player base, like the Borderlands 4 developer, who literally tells his player base, you better get a better PC because it's not my fault. Your PC can't play the game, you piece of shit. This game is for premium people. What's so wrong from stealing with him? Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with pirating games, but if we look at where it goes down to, it all stems from like a religion, right? Morals. Morals come from what exactly makes you a good person? What exactly makes something bad? What makes something evil? Right? Like morals and evil and good has to come from something, right? Because what's wrong with killing somebody who disagrees with you? It could be a big thing. Imagine you believe that your country should allow anybody in the country. And somebody comes along and they're like, no, I'm not going to allow this, and I'm going to build a wall. And what's wrong with killing them? Because they're going against what you believe is a fundamental right. It's morals. Morals is the thing that's wrong with it, right? Having free will and free range to think whatever is what makes humans so awesome, but also so hard to deal with. And so when it comes to that, it's like you need to have somebody to tell you that it's wrong, right? Because humans didn't, if you look at early humans, so they need morals more than practicing a religion, at least initially. Well, morals come from religion, right? If you look at early humans, a lot of them were just killing each other, right? Like it took I think a lot of nations started from religion, right? And it built out from there. I mean, like if you look at like the foundation of America, the entire foundation of America, one of the main reasons people wanted away from the British were due to the church, right? So it's like they wanted to be more free. They wanted to practice the religion. They wanted to not deal with the bullshit. So they found a new place. And believe it or not, Native Americans weren't these, love and peace, man. They were killing each other as well because they didn't believe in religions, right? In well, they probably believed in their own religions, but they didn't believe in like, what we would consider to be morally acceptable, quote unquote, right? Like I think when most people think of like what's a moral way to live your life, they think of things like Buddha. So like you have Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, stuff like that. It's not really hard to give somebody morals. I mean, like other than when you're growing up, being told this is wrong, right? So if you're a kid and you are like, mommy, why is that big black guy coming around so often when daddy's not home? That's gonna obviously fuck with the kid's way of thinking. They're gonna think this shit is normal when it's not. So it's up to the adult, yeah, obviously. So, but you have to have those morals from somewhere, right? So not everyone follows those morals. Not everyone follows that way of thinking. Whether it's you want to be, crazy religious or simply just take a small issue or take a small portion of religion, like the morals. Don't cheat, don't kill, don't steal, don't do bad things. But yeah, again, it's up to the people. Sex tourism? What? just to be clear, you're not implying that Japanese people don't have enough morals, right? I'm not implying that, but I'm not implying that. I think Japanese people, it's less that Japanese people don't have morals. It's more that they're not taught, right? Literally. Like, obviously, like, Japanese people have morals, right? Not every person. Like, my ex-girlfriend and me talked about this thing when we first met, because I asked her about it. Like, I saw this on YouTube. Is this true? And she's like, oh my god, I think that's so stupid. So, like, obviously there's people like that, right? There's people who want that to be a good person. There's a lot of people like that. But there's some people who are, I feel like even mainly in Japan, where a lot of Japanese people, I would say, are timid. And not in a bad way. That's not like the negative way of it. I mean that in a way of like kind of like where it's like they see a foreigner and they instantly get scared, right? It's not like fear of foreigners. It's fear of the change. And so when it comes to like a relationship, if your man cheats on you and you're a person who's a shy individual, you're going to allow it because you're scared that you're not enough for that person and that you might not find another person. So a lot of these girls say, oh, it's okay because he's paying for sex. When in reality, they don't believe it. They don't actually believe that it's okay. But they allow for it because of the fear of never being able to move on, never finding the next true love or whatever. That's just one small issue, right? Like, there's more stuff. But like, that's one of the biggest things that I see in Japan is girls like that. And that's how it was with like my current girlfriend, where she's never had a boyfriend. And it's not because she's ugly, right? I'm not gonna date an ugly person. She just couldn't get one, right? And so I'm almost in.
Bro, this fucking streamer, his place is fucking 700 in queue. I'm only 4,000. I've been here longer than this bitch.
Well, I think they opened up a new server.
What?
Yeah, they just opened up a new server.
Uh-oh. Malfurion.
Yeah.
Oh, I got in.
Did you join Malfurion?
Yeah.
I guess I'll join that too. I guess I'll make a druid.
I don't know what the fuck to play though.
Dingus. Alright. Good night, Britain. Not you, by the way. Man on stream. Oh my god, they have fucking level scaling. That's retarded.
Yeah.
I'm turning that off. Enable transmog. I don't have an issue with that.
Should I be a fucking shaman? I've never played shaman before.
Go for it. You're gonna play
between warlock, shaman. Maybe like if shadow priest is good, I might play that, but I don't know.
I'm gonna try out druid because I want to see where Pharaoh will take me. So they're gonna add. I will tell you now that they're gonna add pay to win products eventually. They're not when the game first comes out, but eventually they will have them. So like potion XP potion pots and whatchamacall, other stuff. All right. Okay. So they're making it so, I'm guessing this is because the new server, they're making it so like as long as you tag the enemy, you get the kill for it, even if you're not in the party. Is there weapon skills? There's not.
But you can disable or enable level scaling.
No, like weapon skills.
No, I know. I'm talking about level scaling.
Yeah, I said that. There's Draenei. I think the Draenei just spawn in Night Elf starting zone.
Should I? How was that? Would that even work? Are you gonna be put in a separate instance if you turn off level scaling?
No, just it works in retail the same way. Like it won't. It'll work. Trust. Why did it automatically put the armor on me? I don't like when games do that. Oof. Just gonna try and speed run through this shit. Because I'm gonna guarantee that it's gonna be easier. Actually, no, they said that supposedly it's supposed to be harder. I don't know the truth on that though. I also want to check out the challenges. See what they look like. All right. I will say I have a feeling that it's not going to be as harder. Because the game runs on like Wrath Engine, but it's like a modern Wrath Engine.
This guy got the name Midget.
Who's this guy, bro? Okay, this might be hard though, because this guy. Wait, I just watched a guy die to a fucking Growkin. His name is Purple Druid. Oh shit, these things actually hit hard. Okay, so maybe the game is going to be actually kind of difficult. These things actually kind of hit a little hard.
Wait, if I log out, is he gonna kick me out of the queue?
I don't know why.
Or not kick me out of the queue, kick me out of the game.
Like log out of where?
Into the queue.
You want to log? I don't.
wanna make a new character.
I don't know. You're gonna have to try that. You actually die really fast.
Well, I made a female dwarf shaman and named her Bronze Bush.
Bronze Bush. I also one named Labubu. Dwarf starting zone. Oh, yeah, supposedly in Elwyn Forest or in fucking why am I forgetting the name? The starting zone, human starting zone, they have like a completely new area.
Mm.
Dude, I'm getting like 6 fucking linen cloth pickup. I'm gonna be leveling up fucking leatherworking like crazy. Why does everyone want level scaling? Level scaling sucks. Shit's boring. How do I play my game on easy mode? Bundle of dry corn. It's like a I found one of those like world things where like it's in the I got a level 4 world forged item, which I think it's a fucking trinket. Restores 82 health over 18 seconds. For some reason, I think you do get something from it. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, there's also high risk PvP in this. If you wanted to do that, you pretty much lose gear.
Yeah, I saw that on the preview thing.
All right. Are people already rich?
Because they're gay, I don't know.
I think it's mainly actually I heard there's there's like a bag drop over by the here. Is that factual? No, must have been a lie.
Where is the chat?
Oh, you can't do war mode right now.
Where is the chat options? Display, no. I'm at objectives.
So I wonder if I'm gonna get. No, probably won't get them automatically. Yeah, everyone's playing Druid right now, bro. The whole gang.
Yeah.
Dude, there's already hardcore death in the fucking starting zone. Where's the ERP zone? They got rid of the fucking. Oh, they didn't. I already see somebody running around with the fucking store-bought pet. I just gotta stay here till level 10 and then I can fucking leave.
Alright. Fucking dog shit ass. What the fuck?
Go for this. Okay, yeah, so they're still doing shared. So, yeah. Fuck. Okay, get hit off. Oh. I would assume the first, like, few levels are going to be really easy. Dude. Dude. What the fuck? Doesn't mean it's tapped.
This guy's name is Dr. Mandingo.
I got the name Dingus.
Bullet beard. That's funny.
Alright, that's that done. Do a few more of these quests. So many bells in Undead Zone. Oh, why the Blood Elves go to the fucking... Undead starting zone. I think it'd make more sense if they were in like. Actually, where would it make sense that they were at? I don't see why they just didn't give Blood Elves their own starting zone. Because this runs off of Wrath, so they'd already be in the game. Interesting.
No fucking way I got that name. My god, dude.
You mean, oh my goy?
Oh my god. I got the word. I got the name Goyim. Nobody took that yet.
Fuck off, warrior scum. Another lore jar of spiders. Found another warbound item or warbond or whatever they're called.
Where's the shit to like disable when you like camera centering when you oh here we go camera. Camera falling stuff. Never adjust camera. I got the word. I got the name Goyim.
I got a trinket, jar of spiders, which lets loose stored spiders to attack your enemies. I like the system. I like getting like gear just by exploring. Because I could have not.
They removed that annoying ass like giant thing in Northshire Abbey. That giant wall at the beginning, like the start of it.
A giant wall.
Like you know when you walk in and there's that one guy that gives you the quest, and then
Oh,
there's like a big wall.
Yeah, behind him.
Right at the entrance inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. They like removed that and completely opened up the main room. What's this?
Holy goy.
Another Daniel's cherry pie. What the fuck?
Holy ice bucket challenge, bro. You saved my fucking life.
Holy fucking loud.
Group ERP starts in 5 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna go see if
What do you
there's.
think? Should I play a shaman or a fucking warlock?
I mean, probably should play the shaman because you could always play a warlock. Ooh, I just got a really good fucking cloak. Like if you don't end up playing this server, at least you could have played shaman, right?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Because you could play on Alliance, so. Oh, they're gonna merge these two servers, by the way. This server and the main server. It's just for now. It's split. I'm liking this so far. It's definitely easier. It's easier than Vanilla WoW currently. From what I know, this game gets pretty difficult. Like when you actually get to humanoids, because humanoids have specific stats. So like some enemies are going to take more damage from melee, and some are going to take more damage from spells and stuff like that. It's 1%. It's 1 times Wrath of the Lich King rates, which is 1.5 vanilla. So leveling's going to be a little bit faster. Not much faster, but it probably will take us like a week to hit level 60. Could take less time, could take a little bit more. the head off. Oh, but I get the level. Let's go.
Wait, what the /who doesn't work? It just says 0.
Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a ton of people on though.
Yeah.
I just got another Warforged item. It's a fucking whatchamacall. Oh yeah, this okay. Shift 2.
It's like some fucking shop gear already.
It's probably just transmog stuff.
Yeah.
You can just turn off transmogging. I personally like it.
Or you can move. Oh, cool! You can move the fucking positions of your characters.
I mean your characters.
Like on the fucking on the character screen. You can like move them up and down on the list.
Oh yeah, that's like a retail. Well, I guess probably from Wrath. I kind of wish they didn't do 1.5 times speeds. I think I'd rather prefer like 1.2 times.
This guy's name is Onaho, and he's a fucking
Oh,
he's a fucking gnome rogue, dude.
that's awesome, bro. Is that a female?
That's fucked up.
I told you, bro. Like if you're fucking a gnome, bro, if you jerk off to World of Warcraft gnomes, you're going to prison. I don't care who you are. You're you should be on a list.
So wait, what are the different specs for
Shaman,
shaman?
elemental, enhancement, and resto.
Well, I know what they are. I'm saying like what do you call it? What do they do? And like how do they play?
Enhancement, you enhance your weapons to do damage. It's kind of like a better paladin. Think of that. Like there's more to do than just AO or just auto attack.
Okay, that's cool.
Elemental is just pretty much spells. So you do all your damage. Yeah. And then resto is resto. And I guess now you can tank as a shaman too. So I don't know how that'll work.
Kind of. Ellie seems. Can you still wear male armor when you're Ellie, or like, is it still optimal to do that?
I mean Ellie.
Elemental shaman.
Oh, probably yeah. Like there's male gear that is aimed towards elemental shamans.
Maybe I will go Ellie shaman.
Enhancement is the cool one. I mean, I don't know how it is on this server, but and like what's the shit I think people prefer. Automatically sell junk is crazy. Dude, I do not have any. I don't know how people are rich. I have no money. Ishwala. High risk PvP. High risk PvP does sound really fun though, I will say. How to enable GF. Dude, all of these, like all of the quests give you six slot pouches. It's overpowered. Oh my god, the times to collect shit is like instant pretty much. Is it too late to begin? Wait, they have marks of ascension here? Why? How does that even work?
What is that?
Mark of ascensions work in whatchamacall? Like the actual Project Ascension. Like Area 51
They're
one
like
and
pay to
shit.
win shit.
No, it just gives you like that's how you buy like heirlooms and shit.
Well, yeah, they said that they're gonna add heirlooms later in the game, didn't they?
Yeah. Which is I guess fine, right? Like I'm not against heirlooms. I think heirlooms are fine. I just don't like permanent heirlooms. I don't like heirlooms that are like account based. Like in current retail WoW, that's how they work. So you buy them once and you get them forever, pretty much. I don't like that. I just got a really good dagger right now. Holy fuck, I just got a really good dagger. I'm getting a lot of agility stuff. These are new, I think. I don't remember these trends. Could be goofy, though.
Spells, specs, specialization, equipment set, mystic enchantment set.
Might as well grab these. Since backspace is probably not going to be an issue.
Vanity item collection?
So that's going to be like your transmog stuff, or...
Yeah.
I would assume something like that. What race are you playing?
Dwarf. I'm playing Shaman.
Why not play Draenei?
That's gay.
It's gayer to play a fucking dwarf. You're a midget.
It's not.
You're a midget.
I didn't even know they had Shaman, to be honest.
Yeah, they were when TBC came out, that's how Alliance got Shamans. Was through Draenei, and then Blood Elsewhere.
I thought it was Dwarf. When did Dwarf happen?
Probably Rather Kata. Yeah, for the longest time, or not for the longest time, but for a while, the only way to play Shaman on Alliance was Draenei, which makes sense, right? And Blood Elves being Pallies makes sense too, realistically, I guess. Yeah, this is a new part of the zone. I kind of like this. I fuck with this. It's like the meme.
Shamans have like a fucking Moonfire equivalent, because I want to be able to tag niggas quickly.
Yeah, they do. They have an instant. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I don't remember too much about it, but they do get an instant eventually. Oh my god, this is a completely new area.
So the fuck does the Shaman have no shoes at the start?
I don't know. What the fuck is...
Wait, you start with mail? I thought you get it at level 40.
You do. I don't know.
Why does it say I'm able to equip it?
I would assume they just got rid of the requirement. So just be like, you're gonna get it eventually, why not just allow you to get it now, type stuff. There's like people fighting an elite right now.
Just auto equip? What is this fucking UI?
There's this like hunter that's rocking this worn borderline battle axe that has the transmog of a giant flaming dick.
What?
I don't exactly. Got me a fucking guild group right now, bro.
You want a wetlands run or some shit?
Since I'm playing druid, I think I'll probably stay here.
Maybe like a 10.
Yeah. Once I get my forms and I don't gotta keep coming back.
Yeah, because I've never. I only ever started a dwarf character one time. Originally on TWoW, I was my hunter, and then I switched races. I switched to paladin. But yeah, I never actually like leveled in this area because Robbie like came in here and he was like, all right, follow me, we're going, and then we went on the tram and went to Elwyn Forest instead.
Just how it should be done. You think I want to be here?
I've never experienced it. I kind of want to know. Yeah, just
Rotting flesh.
I also like snow areas. I think it's cool.
I'm with you, homie. I gotta find this rotting flesh, though. Oh, somebody slayed it for me. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm out of here. Right now, with how the spawns are, like, everything is spawning, like, instantly. So I kind of want to get out of here. People are dying in my group, though. I will say this is probably more difficult than, like, actual WoW. Once, like, there's less people, there's not, like, 80 people in one area. Ishnola. I just gotta rush to level 20 to get my cat form. People are fighting this elite mob. I wonder if she drops it like something really good. I'll help this guy out. Oh my god, Dutch is in the fucking lobby right now. Dutch. I got a plan. Wow, and staff.
It seems like PF Quest doesn't fucking work.
I think they have their own quest thing.
Yeah.
Shnuala. We're fighting a level 7 elite mob who's just tanking hits. And it's like, there's like actual like stuff you have to look out for. Oh, I just killed her. Nice. You get a blue cape for killing her. It's definitely, okay, so I'm going to sit here and say like, oh, that was too easy. But it's level 7 and there was a ton of people there. I imagine at a higher level, a higher skill group, or not a higher level, but at a higher level, and with not 3 people randoms, it's going to be kind of difficult quest, I would assume. I fuck with it heavy. picture of Cloak and Dagger slapping fucking Venom's jiggly ass.
Whatever. I want to be able to see the shit on my mini map. That's the problem.
For me, it shows up like it has like a little diamond. That's kind of how like
Yeah, that's not PF Quest. I don't think that's.
This is how Retail WoW does its thing.
Yeah.
I gotta save these baby night elves. Another Warforged item here. What does this come with? Improves critical strike rating by 3. That's not going to be crazy powerful right now. But that can be extremely powerful later on. What am I looking at?
What do you want?
Alright. The toilet. It's not like hot in my room. How do I turn off? Why do people like modern graphics off? Modern graphics are fucking. I'm like one of the only people in the world that like modern WoW graphics. I think it keeps the same like.
I think they're fine. I don't have a problem with them.
People think they look weird, but I think they're perfectly fine. All right, beast. You can share and import builds. I just realized. All right. Oh fuck, I'm dead. I survived. It's Vanity Sync. Let me check the store out. Don't. Chat. Do not buy anything. I'm already level 6.
I gotta find these fucking rockjaw trogs, but the regular ones, I don't know where the fuck that. Oh,
This guy's calling people out. He's like, you guys have so many questions. Just play the game and figure it out. Like, so many people come in and they're just like, please hold my hand, hold my hand, hold my cock. I'm with this guy. Learn to fucking play the game yourself a little bit.
I mean, to be fair, it is the newcomers chat.
Well, a lot of these people are like asking about like store-bought items. Like you're telling me these people just bought shit for a server they have no idea if they're gonna enjoy or not. People are stupid as fuck. It's like, what if you didn't end up liking just gave me Lily Corsage. It's cloth, but it's better than the nothing I had. Can't use wands. Interesting. I'd assume the respawn times on these are pretty fast. Yeah, fairly fast. I've been playing for 20 minutes and scaling is BS. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't use it. Scaling should be removed. All I gotta say
Why does
about
everything hit so hard? I don't know. Maybe fucking pay attention, nigga. You literally said that they made those shit harder because we're OP.
I'm just gonna say that slipped out, right?
Welcome to the rice field.
What's the vanity? What's vanity sync? What is that?
I have no idea. That's what I was asking about before. You said it was transmog.
I thought it was, but like, what the fuck is fantasy? I'm looking it up. What is vanity sync in? Wow. Project Ascension, Vanity Sync is an item that merges your cosmic vanity items, like mounts, pets, and transmogs, from one server to another, allowing you to use them across different realms without re-earning them. So pretty much like if they had a lot of stuff on like the classless, yeah, like Area 52, then they could just bring it over here. Oh, boo fucking who. Boo fucking who.
Hardcore boss plus adventure mode.
Cry me a gay river.
PvE and PvP challenge. This challenge. What does it do? It doesn't tell me that. Hardcore boss blitz. One life. Fuck. Slow and steady. Oh, that isn't that the one where you lose XP on death?
No, you just gain less XP. But here it might be easier. It might just be like, oh, you'll level like normal.
Not gonna do any challenges for my first character, I guess.
I'm not gonna do challenges on my first run, but depending on how much I like the server, it'll depend on if I run on like a hardcore. Because I do want to make a hardcore character eventually on some server. This guy's name is Fuda Clogger. I just hope that some of the gear you can get is like good, because something you always got to worry about with Project Ascension. is like just gear not looking cool. That's a real thing. Like they have all the cool looking gear be like whatchamacall, pretty much locked to what you call it? Locked to like the store. So it's like, oh, you want to look cool, you have to buy, you have to fuck the store. I hate that shit. That shit pisses me off. Oh, you can buy glyphs.
So yeah, you can. You can't equip mail. I just equipped it.
Yeah, that's what I assume they just did. They just went, fuck it. What?
Yeah.
I was confused. I just saw like a. I saw a fucking cow and I thought it was a fucking. Thorns isn't normally 30 minutes, is it? Oh, fucking fuck. First necklace at level fucking whatever I am, level 6. Get shoulders at like level 9. I do kind of one of the reasons I kind of wished or hope that eventually they change this, make the server a little bit slower, is I feel like I'm progressing too fast, and I'll get to the point where like I'm fumbling over what items I should be wearing. The thing that's really good about vanilla WoW is the knowledge of I'm playing this class, so I'm going to be using this gear. But since you're leveling so fast, it's like that's hard to do. It's hard to fucking figure that out. Are night elves racial still shit? Probably.
Probably.
Probably. What's this?
Is there class trainers, or do you just
Yeah.
get rid of that?
There's class trainers, which is good. Thank the lords. It's like, as long as they keep some. I'm just gonna collect this for the thingy thing. As long as they keep some of what makes vanilla WoW, I'm happy. So things like, yeah, I'm gonna turn off auto. I don't like auto quest interface.
What is that?
When you right click an NPC for a quest, it automatically accepts the quest before anything.
Wait, oh yeah, is that an add-on? Because I think I downloaded it.
I don't think it is. I don't think I would. I don't know why I'd have that. Because that doesn't sound like something I would do. I don't really fuck with add-ons like that. I have the HD patch. Add-ons. Atlas Loot. Pagnon. Deadly boss bombs. Yeah, I don't have that.
Where's the where is it in the settings? Interface?
I don't know. I have no clue. I would assume interface.
Objectives, instant quest tests, automatic quest tracking, automatic quest progress updates.
I don't know if there is a way to turn it off, to be honest. It's not like a massive issue. I just don't really need it.
Dutch is yapping.
Dutch, give me what I want. Oh, you can choose to change instances. That's cool.
Hmm.
I don't really fuck with instances, but to be honest, my instance looks full as fuck, and there's like 3 of them. So I think for now it's fine. I think within like a week we'll get 1 main server and like 1 instance, maybe 2.
Wait, well, does level scaling actually like give you the same XP or no?
Yeah, I think it would give you the same XP.
Well, what about quests? Do they scale or is it just the the characters in the area?
It's just the characters in the area. So you'll just be always fighting stuff that is your level.
Hmm.
Low level for mount is a little too much in my opinion. I agree, kinda. I don't mind having a mount too much at a low level, right? It's not like a deal breaker for me. But it kind of goes against the whole this is your journey. This is supposed to feel like a true RPG. And it's like once you hit level, yeah, you get them out immediately.
6.
I mean, to be fair, you have to get to the second area, but yeah.
Also, why does the frame have the stupid like rare add the like rare symbol?
I don't know.
The gray dragon.
Yeah, I see it. I don't know.
The fuck they had that.
Forgotten sack. Ooh, an 8 slot. Steel. Quick little 8 slot bag. Don't mind if I do. See, like, I also don't like them giving you like a bunch of bags at.
Yeah. I mean, you just get them from killing like kobolds and shit. They usually drop out.
Well, no, I got all mine
Really
from
that big of a deal?
quests. I just like I'm maxed out. Should remove Talakai's gem from the necklace before returning it. I don't even know what that means. Must find more Warforged items. See everyone questing right now. Thrall has spawned in Orgrimmar. Well, I'd hope so. Where else is he gonna spawn? I'll try this out. Oh, fuck. Do I fucks with it? Yeah, fucks with it a little bit. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Dollarin is completely different. Dollarin looks nothing like Dollarin. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I think this is to get. What's this? Path to Ascension, level up. Right, give me Warforged items. I know they're hiding around here. Peace be with you. There's so many quests here. I'm kind of overwhelmed, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Boy, you started as a druid?
Yeah.
You want me to make like a night elf hunter or some shit?
I mean, you do what you want to do. I mean, I'm already in the second area.
I'm only level 3. Wait, if I get... Oh, also it is a 30% mount as well, so it's not insane.
Oh.
By the way, but yeah.
I've already done this shit.
The new graphics, and with the fucking dwarven areas look really cool.
The what areas?
Dwarven areas, the new with the updated graphics. Campbell looks fucking sick. Oh, what is this? Fire poker. Look. Can you use stabs? Increases spell power by 1, bro. What are these fucking affixes already? I'm level 3. Can shamans use staffs?
Supposedly gold share is also different. Fully overwhelmed, bro. I don't know where I'm going. There's just so many quests. I'm just collecting everything.
Fucking Dolinar.
Yeah. And it's 3 gold to get your next one. But there's not a level requirement.
I think it is higher.
Looking at it right now, there's no level requirement for it. To get Journeyman Riding, you need to be level 30, which is the highest level you need to be.
Oh my god, the respawns! Oh my... fuck. The respawns fucked me. What the fuck? You spawned on this big ass mountain.
skibbity toilet, bro. I think this is. I'll say this: I'm more lost than I've ever been, since like I've been a child in WoW. Like there's just so much that like's new. Like this is what I was expecting for Epoch. This right here is what I was expecting Epoch was gonna be like. So even though I'm overwhelmed, it's in a good way. Where I feel like I'm enjoying it.
What level are you?
6.
I'm trying to catch up. Maybe I'll come over to fucking Teldrassil.
As a fucking dwarf. You would come here as a dwarf, is what you're saying? Dude, someone just got Explore Boot eBay Realm first. What the fuck? Somebody raced to Boot eBay to get World of Fed.
Oh no.
Holy fucking shit. Really try hard.
Oh my god, they just respawned and now there's 3 niggers on me.
Bro. You're not in the 4th grade anymore, bro.
I leveled up. Wait, are you still streaming?
Yes.
God damn it. I thought you stopped.
You're black though, so it's okay.
Yeah. I'm only honorary white. Spite hammer.
At least do idea. These things are gonna kick my fucking ass. Alright, we good. Holy skibbity. Holy skibbity.
Holy skibbity.
Wait, wait. Alright. I should probably be collecting all the gear, all the stuff to sell. I keep forgetting this isn't vanilla, so like I get a ton of bags to put my shit in. So like T-WoW, I'm like, oh, I can't pick up all this stuff because I need to make sure I have room for stuff. Dude, this guy's on a fucking Scandinavian mount, bro. What am I looking at here? What quest is this?
chat sheet.
People are on their fucking store-bought mounts. Store-bought or gotten from other servers. So I think like you can still get mounts, cool mounts and gear from other servers. Or like for free. It just requires you to play a lot. Alright. Just gotta keep speed running through this. Forgotten Kane.
街を暮らしを滑らかに動かす見えない心臓それがベアリング
There's a fucking gnome warrior named Ligma.
ベアリングのリーディングカンパニーそれは
Me, Ligma.
NTN
He's got the fucking
あなたの
transmogs
毎
and
日
shit.
をそして世界を
Big ass sword, like fucking red fiery sword at the.
Yeah.
It's just
Like,
like
I got-
his little gnome.
He's like, I got the basic axe. It's a fucking like. Oh shit! No, fuck, no. Get this motherfucker off of me.
エクササイズにぴったりのプレイリストをおすすめしてもらったりできるようになりました。ジェミニに頼むだけで Spotify が再生してくれます。あなたの一日を彩
My
る
God, this
音
guy's
楽
got the
を
whole
これ
fucking
まで見なく
entourage.
簡単に見つけられるようになりました。詳しくはバナーをタップ。
Wait, if we get easy mounts, it means I could just like fucking play anyone and not have to worry about buying a mount.
What? Can you just train all of the fucking things?
Uh-oh. Mm. Holy shit, the fucking frost cave is like 10,000 times bigger. Help me, niggers!
Alright. Bruh.
Uh-oh.
Now we just troll her.